He's going to have an impact on what the future leaders of our industry will look like in the next 30 to 40 years, particularly in recruiting industry leaders from high schools as well as from universities and colleges.
He's always mentored kids and has always felt the need to help other people.
He has a very sharp focus on the new generation, up-and-coming risk management professionals. He's also reaching out in high schools, trying to develop that new talent.
We need to make sure that our kids in our school systems have an opportunity. I got into the industry because of a high school program, and at age 15 was able to get away from home. I had a dad who was fairly abusive. This high school program allowed me to escape that each afternoon. My mom worked at the agency that I went to, and we kind of put this together so that we would have time together.
His mom was actually the receptionist there, and she got him the job working part-time after school. And he used to drive around and deliver microfilm, if anybody still knows what microfilm is. He would deliver microfilm in an El Camino.
Funny thing here is I would always get in trouble for being super slow at it because I was opening up the file and I was reading all these claims and I was reading about the policy instead of putting it through this huge machine and taking a picture of it.
He worked his way up from being a delivery driver up into being an accounting clerk, and then he was an AR person, and then back in 1999 he got the opportunity to move from McGriff, Siebels & Williams to CRC and began working in our accounting department, and he's worked his way up to being our CAO.
This is going back quite a few years, but I was an auditor at this point and walked into a group of underwriters that Preston had put together, and they wanted to hear about the audit program that was coming to CRC. And Preston said, I have the first question. So here's Jack, brand new auditor, in front of about 40 underwriters. And Preston's first question is, what gives you the ability to come in and audit underwriters who have done this all their life? And I froze because I didn't have an answer. But I left there knowing that I could find the answer by having some letters after my name.
The designations from the National Alliance help with that credibility. I feel like it gives you more confidence. I have my CISR Elite, and that is because of Jack. He has always encouraged us to get those designations and pursue our education and further our education.
And I tell college students today that is so important. You're going to look very young walking into a client's office or an underwriter's office, and those letters after your name help people understand that you know what you're talking about. And that's what I needed. And so first designation was a CISR, a Certified Insurance Service Representative. And that was kind of the door that opened for me to start learning more about the National Alliance. It's just opened up so many opportunities for me, and the CISR high school program is one of those. It's something that is tremendously important to me.
He really gets a big sense of fulfillment in helping young people achieve everything that they can, because a lot of young people nowadays, they don't have a lot of direction, and he likes being able to make a difference and help them see that there are other opportunities out there.
I have seen his incredible amount of life work that he's done within the insurance industry, specifically with National Alliance in the CISR high school program. They're able to work at an insurance agency, have a part-time job that's not just retail or food. They're able to actually develop, even if they're not doing a risk management or insurance degree. So I think that that's something incredible that he's doing to add equity to those students through the program.
I believe Jack's focus today is How do we make changes in our recruiting efforts today into the insurance industry so that 40, 50 years from now, the diversity of the C-suite can look a lot different than it does today?
I want to be able to pay back now. I really want to be able to pay back and to help high school students get into the CISR high school program, which is a win for everyone. We talk about it all the time. It's a win for the student because we're giving that student an opportunity, and I love to focus on those students and those high schools that do not generally get these opportunities. The CISR high school program is here in Birmingham. We're working to get it in 7 inner city high schools. I'm super excited about that because I am a graduate of Birmingham High Schools.
There is a high school here in Birmingham that just started this year, and they're working toward helping kids that have hard times in regular high schools, and whether it's an LGBTQ issue, just general bullying, kids with learning disabilities, kids who just can't succeed well in a traditional high school environment.
This high school just actually started. This is its first year. All of a sudden they have 200 students. One of the things that I have offered to them is the CISR high school program in their new high school. I've decided to support the school and make that possible for them, mainly because I am a gay man, and coming out was incredibly difficult for me. I can tell you coming out was like one of the greatest reliefs. It was just like eye-opening, and you just kind of take a deep breath and, okay, I did it. And then it's such a relief to be able to share a part about your life that you've hid from for 46 years. I want to make sure those students in this high school have that same opportunity and have a safe environment to do it.
He's representative of not only, being a gay male, and being in the insurance industry. That's very atypical. To have the bravery to be in his role and to be authentic, I think that empowers others to show they can bring their full authentic selves to the insurance industry as well as their workplaces. And I'm encouraged to anybody who's brave enough to be themselves.
He knows what a difference the insurance industry makes with businesses as well as personal individuals who have personal losses. I mean, we really spend time restoring people to where they were before the loss occurred. So that is working with individuals at their single largest time of need, whether those are individuals or businesses, and putting them back or restoring them to where they were financially before that loss occurred. So if you look at his history, it's always been about helping people. And that's what he's doing today, working at CRC.
We do help people. Do we get things right all the time? No, none of us do. But this industry is here to help people recover from tragedy. This career, these 2 companies that I've worked at have not only helped me grow, but it's helped me to help my family. It's helped me to help friends. It's going to help me over the next few years help Sanford University students get into an RMI program. Birmingham high school students get an opportunity that they haven't gotten before. It's a great industry for this.